Well, once again, okay, so I had already uploaded this video and then I deleted it. And now I'm like, well, should I upload the Leos or should I try to do the Scorpios again? So before I have a mental breakdown, I'm just going to redo it. I felt weird while I was recording the initial video. So the initial, Scorpio reading. So I don't know if it was certain messages that only people that were on that live were supposed to hear. But either way, I'm going to do it again. So yeah, this is going to be for January 1st to the 15th for Scorpio placements. Keep in mind, like I said, this is a general reading. Not all the messages are going to resonate. And if you were on that first live, take all that info that you got, and I hope you downloaded it into your brain, because for some reason I just went into my phone and deleted it accidentally. I've never done that. I've uploaded at least 1,000 videos and I've never gone to a live and just deleted it. So I'm just going to go with it. Let's see. What you guys need to know. We have Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. The Moon card. Eight of Swords. Four of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. Two of Swords. King of Cups, and the Emperor. Okay, so maybe this is why the first video got deleted, because there's certain info that I did not get in that first reading. I feel like you've been unable to move on from the past for like 60% of you, where you've been doing everything that you possibly can, deleting photos, memories, throwing everything out of these past people, not watching their social media, and no matter what you do, it's like you just can't move on from either a past person, a family. It's like your mind is just stuck in the past. And the reason why this is because someone could have put like a binding spell on you. If you look at this woman, there's things that are energetically tying her. I use this deck all the time, and I've never looked at the Eight of Swords, as a binding spell until right now. Because if you look at this Two of Swords, this woman here, she's blinded here as well. And it's like certain birds are keeping her bound. So I feel like if you've been unable to move on from a certain person, or it's like no matter who you meet romantically, after the first like 1 or 2 weeks, things just fizzle out. Someone could have put, I don't want to say spell work specifically on you, or this is just someone that is energetically tied to you romantically, and because they're still holding on to you in their heart, it's causing people to repel from you romantically. So if this is a man that you're connected to, this man thinks about you when they wake up, before they go to bed, while they're eating, basically throughout the day. And so energetically, it seems like you're already in a relationship. Like your energy signature and your aura reads as if you're someone who's connected to someone. So if you've noticed, anyone brand new that you meet, things are great after the first week, and then it just kind of fizzles out of nowhere, and then maybe you guys ghost each other and you never hear from them again. It's because someone's energetically keeping you trapped and bound, unable to move on from the past due to secrets that are being kept, secrets that still need to come out. And that's initially what the first reading was saying, was that someone can't move on because there's still more information that needs to be found out, which it seems like that's what's going to happen. Because in the reading that was just deleted, the whole premise of that video was you getting triggered by something or information that comes to light, but it helps you move on. So I feel like this King of Cups that was associated with you, whoever they chose over you was a dark witch or a warlock. So if you were connected to a woman, she chose an evil man over you, because this evil man had some sort of influence over this woman. Like he possibly did something to her energetically to make him, see as if, I don't know, this man did something to this woman to make her be trapped, confined, and restricted. And there's multitude of ways that you can do this through magic, candle magic, even root work. There's a number of ways. I'm not going to list them because you do have karmics that sometimes watch this channel, and they do note take and take information down as to how, they can use this stuff to kind of get ahead of destiny. However, that's not possible. As the Four of Wands is here, though, I do see a celebration coming in January. So this could be like a wedding, baby shower. You maybe even moving homes, because the Four of Wands sometimes to me can be like an apartment complex or like a condominium. So some of you have been looking at that, and you will be either getting approved or making your way to move into this new complex. But someone wants control of you, and whoever this person or people are that want control, they're tied to some sort of dark side of the occult. They use other means to try to manipulate other people. That's most likely how these people got money, if they are a wealthy family, if this is someone who's rich. These people use magic to manipulate others. So they'll use like glamour magic to make it seem like they're just the best thing out there. And once that glamour magic fades, that's when people realize, like, okay, well, this King of Cups is not who I thought they were. Why was I all of a sudden confused? Why can I finally see this person at their true face? It's because someone was using manipulation and magic against them. That's usually the symptom. So when it comes to you, if you've been unable to move on, regardless of cord cutting rituals, regardless of meditation, regardless of you focusing on yourself, it might be because you have something energetically tied to you here. It seems like there's a timer on it. So the more that you're independent, the more that you focus on yourself, self-care, self-love, self-admiration, the more that you do for you and not other people, that's what gets you out of this bind. So I don't know. You know how it's always cliche to say, like, okay, love is what breaks the spell. Well, that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Like, you focusing on yourself and loving yourself, that's the only thing that can help you progress and move forward. So by you distracting yourself and trying to not go within, by maybe throwing yourself at other people or at your work or money, or just trying to constantly be busy so that you don't stay in your head a lot or you don't feel those emotions, that's what's going to keep you stuck even more. So allow yourself to basically drown in those emotions, because it's like you're a ticking time bomb, and I can see it. You've been withholding so much within yourself that you don't really say or speak or even write. It's only a matter of time before it comes bursting out. So please take care of whatever you may be suppressing within yourself. It doesn't even just have to be with these people that you were connected to, this relationship. It could be from childhood even. But this King of Cups wants to come in and have another chance with you. So if this is a lover, they want to return, because whoever got a hold of them or whoever they were attached to, they realized that that person was not what they wanted. They realized that they were being controlled. This Emperor in reverse, this could be a woman that's like, will do anything for control. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man. Even that's what's being represented in the image. It's just someone that is abusive. They're so insecure within themselves that they feel like the only way to be okay is by controlling other people. And this person got pushed away from you. So it doesn't necessarily have to be another lover. It could even be like a parental figure, or like a friend of the person that you were connected to that was a bad influence, and this was someone that they trusted. So this King of Cups is in an emotional state right now because, for one, they're realizing that they do truly love you despite the separation, despite everything that they did to keep you stuck. You still rose above that. It's like, wow, you have to fight against the current. That's what I'm seeing. It's like you have so much resistance. It's almost as if you have to put in more time, effort, and energy. You have to put in 3 times more work than everybody else, and you still don't even get acknowledged for it. And whatever's happening to you, it's spiritual. Like, you can't see it, so you don't have proof. You can't show someone, okay, I keep having all this bad luck, and no matter how much time, effort, and energy I put into this project, it just doesn't get off the ground. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I keep trying different things. It's not you. I'm here to tell you that it's not you. It's something that was put over you. Some of you, this could have been like a generational curse or issue that was affecting your family bloodline. Like, for example, if you're a woman, you could be in a family bloodline where all the women in your family are just with narcs. They're with narcissistic people who don't give to them, who breadcrumb you. And you could be the first one in your family bloodline to eject from that. So you're the first one to actually remove yourself from these binds. But in a way, it's like things are still affecting you energetically. Not for long, because within the next 4 weeks, by January 15th, I don't know energetically what kind of shifts are going on, but I just see you being able to be released from whatever these binds are. And it has to do with you finding freedom, or a change of perspective, or you focusing on yourself, or reaching some sort of checkpoint or goal that you needed to reach. So let's say the only thing stopping you from really being independent was being in your own space, because the home that you were in, it was surrounded by a lot of toxicity. Well, that's what's going to happen. You're going to be able to move out. You're going to have a change in opportunity. But this past person is still holding on to you energetically. And I feel like that's what's stopping your true love from coming in, because this is the Emperor. This is the love of your life, male or female. That's the person that's like a boss figure, somebody who knows what they want, somebody who's already gone through the whore phase. They've already done everything that there is to do, and they know, okay, I want someone that I could be in a solid commitment with, somebody that I can trust, who I can build with. And the one thing stopping this person from coming in is this ex. So this ex that you were with is most likely a warlock or a witch. They're just somebody that's really powerful, but they don't use their power in a way to bring, you know, abundance and prosperity in a world. Into the world. This person uses their power to be selfish and to control other people. And they may have been taught these methods by their family members. And I know this is for a fact because I dealt with an ex who told me that they had, you know, like a grandma that had a my ex's grandma had a shop that was basically like a herbal shop, but it had different things. It was not like a good place to be, but that's kind of what I'm seeing here, because this King of Cups is wearing a pendant, and this pendant looks very unique. It's not something that you can just find at a shop. I feel like it was probably carved. So this King of Cups is powerful. You guys were supposed to be a power couple. You were supposed to be business partners. You were supposed to be, you know, prodigies together. But unfortunately, this person chose the wrong path, but they don't want to let go of you. So they're energetically holding on to you. And even though you've been doing clearing work, even though you've been using that full moon energy, it's almost as if divine timing is at play. Something's still keeping the both of you stuck together. So what is this? 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. So there's still a lot of love here. The divine brought you two together for a specific purpose. So until this purpose is completed, you still have some sort of tie to this past person. Some of you, it's like a child that was supposed to be conceived, and regardless of who you're with, this child has to come out in some way, shape, or form. With the Six of Wands being here, you're going to have success and victory. Six of Wands is you being in the public eye, because I feel like you were suppressed in some way, shape, or form by this King of Cups, because this person was just as powerful as you. But maybe this was someone who was sexist. So if it's a male, they met a female who was just as powerful as them, and because of their conditioning and the lifestyle choices and their parental figures, what was instilled in them, they believe that men should always have the control. So this person, even though they were in a relationship with you, they grew envious, bitter, resentful towards you because you kept surpassing this person and everything that, you know, you guys would do together. Even if this was a friend, it's like this friend knew that you were special. There was something about your energy that was just different from them. And even though they had all this power, their power still couldn't really control you 100%. Even though you were in this blinded position, you still had your intuition to nudge you in the right direction. And that's why this person, they don't have a grip on you like they used to. You and this King of Cups could be in separation now, but the only thing keeping you stuck together was the fact that this person was creating illusions. But some sort of secret is going to be revealed. And this secret, like I said, 10 of Wands, it's going to cause you burdens. It is going to trigger you. But after this triggering happens and you finally heal whatever is being triggered, it will bring you emotional fulfillment and happiness. So whatever secrets this King of Cups is keeping from you, you're going to find out everything. And look, you're going to find out this person was betraying you the entire time. For some of you, the entire decade that you knew this person, they were slandering you, gossiping about you, conspiring behind your back, talking to other people behind you, trying to have sex with your friends, your family members. This person, oh man, they did it all. Or at least they tried to. And with the Karma card and the Page of Wands, any new adventures, any new beginnings, anything that this person invests in, it's not going to bear fruit. There's some sort of communication that has to come in, whether it's electronically, using technology, or word of mouth. You're about to receive some sort of communication, and my throat itches really badly, so I know for sure someone doesn't want to talk, or they don't want you to know this. So let's see. What's being kept or hidden from you? What is being kept or hidden from you? Page of Pentacles, the Empress, Six of Wands, and Temperance. Okay, so for some of you, what's being kept and hidden from you is actually a good thing. It's a good surprise. The Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles is something solid coming in. So an opportunity, a job offer. You're about to have a brand new beginning in 2022. Some of you will be conceiving, maybe even getting pregnant, getting new partners. And these are partners that are not selfish. They're not controlling. These are partners that want to give to you. They're going to be, you know, dependable, faithful, loyal. These are people that are going to bring balance in your life. So balance is what's coming for you in 2022. That's for the first half. However, I felt an underlining energy here. So for the second half of people watching, what's coming in 2022? Look, toxicity, Nine of Swords, something that's going to stress you out. Five of Cups, something that's going to bring regret, sadness, grief. But whatever this is that you're going to be grieving, it's not going to be a loss to you. So it's like information that you already know that's just getting confirmed, or it's going to be details to things that you already suspected. And that's what's going to help you get a brand new opportunity, because some of you are holding on to people, places, and things that don't serve you because you feel like, okay, well, maybe that's an option where I can still go back. Maybe, you know, we can try this again. But it's like, once you find out the level of manipulation that you were under, or the fact people that you were connected to, or the person that you were dealing with, they never actually truly cared about you. They were trying to just use you all along. Like, this was a situation where you met somebody, you loved them, and you cared for them out of the kindness of your heart, and they looked at you as if you were a mule, basically there to serve them, or they looked at you as if they could use you and get something out of you. Like, if you were somebody who was destined for success, this person could write your coattail all the way to success, and all they had to do was just play the part and pretend. And that pretending worked for some of you a couple of years. And that's what spell work is. It's not necessarily someone, you know, having a voodoo doll or doing mirror magic. Sometimes it's just you trying to manipulate what someone can see or how they perceive the truth. And for this long, you realizing what the truth was devastating to you. But what's coming in the future for that second half, yes, it is going to be stressful, but this is also going to bring justice, because you're going to finally know that missing information that you've been ruminating over, obsessing over, trying to constantly watch tarot over. So you're getting closure in some way. Whatever this closure is, it's going to help you release yourself, and it's going to bring alleviation to whatever this anxiety is that's been keeping you stuck. So yeah, Scorpio placements. What else do you need to know before I delete this live as well? Let me use my essential messages deck to confirm. What is that? Kids are a factor in this. So some of you may need to pay extra attention when it comes to your kids in January 22, or just kids may be wanting to do extracurricular activities, and in January may be the most opportune time to do that. But when it comes to this past person, you're going to be finding out information where this person had sex with someone that you know, whether it's a coworker, someone that you knew, a mutual friend of a friend. You're going to be finding out that this past ex had sex with someone that you brought them around, whether it was a friend, someone shady. So this betrayal is not just going to come from one person. It could be from a friend and a lover, or someone that you deemed as loyal, and your ex as well. Self-care is advised. Love you more. It's important for you to do what makes you happy. Be easy on yourself. Immigration, document, and legal issues. So there is going to be issues with, I guess, visas and just documentation. Some of you may need to update your documents as well as passport, especially now. If I could give you best advice, is if you can get your passport out now. I feel the need to tell you that, because starting 2022, they could implement like vaccine passports, and that's going to be messy. So if you can get your passport right now, please do that. When it comes to beggar, mooch, opportunist, and user, this is the energy of the person in the past that wants to come back. It says, can you give me another chance? This time it will be different, but this is in reverse. So even though this person is returning to you, they have not changed. And look, this person was a whore or a player, and put your kids and your priorities first here as well. So when it comes to January 2022, what can Scorpio expect when it comes to new love, new opportunities, anything that's not involved with the past or the ex? Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you, I feel, might just be single for majority of the year, 9 months of the year. You just loving on yourself, self-care, self-love, self-admiration. But as far as what's coming in, it could be a commitment even. You're going to have 3 different options, 3 main options in January of 2022. This could be a water sign and possible fire sign, but the signs don't really matter. It's just the energy that I'm seeing. These are going to be charming people, but you have to be careful, because 2 out of 3 of these options coming in are on their horse, which means they're only coming in because they're bored, because they like you, because they want sex, but it's not because these individuals are coming in to build. Now, if you're okay with that, if you're okay with temporary connections, then that's fine, you know. Just use your discernment. Because when it comes to these individuals, if you get attached to them, there is a possibility of getting ghosted or just getting disappointed or getting attached to these low vibrational behaviors that and people that you've worked so hard to separate yourself from. But there is going to be one main person that you encounter in January of 22 who is actually sitting down on a throne, as opposed to these people that are flighty and, you know, just possibly coming in for their wand. This Queen of Wands will be someone who is assertive. They will pursue you. Even if this is a woman and you're a man watching, this woman is going to let it known that, you know, her attention is on you and that she wants something from the relationship. However, if you're a woman watching this and a man is the one that's pursuing you, this person is not going to let you, like, let your mind wander. Like, they're not going to be inconsistent. They're not going to be in and out. This person is going to be very vocal with what it is that they want, how they see you, how they feel about you. And so that's how you'll be able to distinguish this Queen of Wands energy from the rest of these other, I almost said birds, and I really did not mean to say sometimes I just hear things. Wow, yeah. So temper yourself when it comes to these individuals. You know, you could possibly get like good sex and a good time, but if you're looking for a solid relationship, then it's best to just review whatever options you may have in the future. When it comes to the Nine of Pentacles with career, the next 9 months are going to be really good for you for money. So I see an increase in your income, and I also see you being more independent and saving more. But in order to save more, you also have to have some budget adjustments. This means all those subscriptions that you have, you need to narrow those down to the ones that are actually needed. With the Two of Wands, this is also budgeting. So trying not to eat out so much. DoorDash and Uber Eats and things of that nature and delivery services are really expensive. So please just eat more often inside. I also feel like there needs to be incorporation of fruits and vegetables in your diet, as well as at least drinking 1 gallon a day of water. With the full energy as far as the 2022, this is you having opportunities to explore and have more adventure, because this year it's like you've been more indoors and just like suppressed, and you haven't really been able to be free. And this is like free without any baggage. So I feel like that's what's coming in January 22, is just you being able to at least address whatever toxicity that you may have. Anything that you do in excess, drinking too much, eating too much, watching too much TV, anything that you do excessively will be tempered. And I feel you finding moderation in some way. So yeah, that's what's coming in the future. I also feel like a mother figure. This is someone who is a mother, like a aunt, sister, friend, maybe even your mom. A mother figure is going to be coming in January 22, but this person is toxic, so you can only deal with this individual to an extent, and you always have to have boundaries, because this is someone who I feel will bring you down. Even if they are family, this person has attachments that they're not willing to address, and so until that happens, they're just going to bring you and your vibration down. So this is also a sign for you to solidify any boundaries energetically that you may need to. So Scorpio placements, let me get one more deck and see what do you need to know. Maturity. So yeah, you've reached a level of maturity here. You're also really exhausted, so please be easy on yourself. It's okay to just relax and do nothing. Be aware of people projecting onto you and you doing that to other people, as well as turning in. So I feel like January of 2022, there's going to be a lot of noise and clutter around you, which means you may not have enough time to meditate and really go within. But because you're getting this warning, you will be on the lookout for it. And I also see experiencing. So you're going to be having, like I said, more experiences outside in nature, traveling more, having like-minded people to be around, as well as the dream. I see a dream relationship coming in, or just someone that I feel can give you that warm, nurturing energy. Like, when's the last time you were really held? When's the last time someone asked you whether you were okay? When's the last time, someone came to you not because they wanted something, not because they wanted to emotionally dump all of their issues and problems onto you, but because they genuinely cared and just to, make you feel good. And I feel like that's what's coming in. That's what you've been wishing for. It's coming. We also have participation. So it's going to be a struggle for you to really go out there and participate again how you used to, like to reintegrate yourself into society. I don't know why I feel that way. Hopefully Australians are out of lockdown by now, because the rest of the world has kind of had it easy, but Australia has really been struggling this entire time. So I don't know why I got that vibe off of this card, but with participation, it's going to be you needing to put your best foot forward and go out there to experience things. That way you can have good mental health, because I feel like the more that you're inside, the more that you're isolated, the more it kind of takes a toll on your mental health, because we all need to kind of be around people, because there's a difference between being alone and lonely. But some of you have been lonely, and it's time for you to kind of have that soul family that you can resonate with. And that's what the universe is bringing in for you, because for the most part, you've been isolated from people who just exhaust you, dump on you, and project all of their insecurities and all the things that I feel are wrong within themselves. It's not wrong. That's just how they view themselves onto you. And so that's what I'm seeing. So let me see. Before I let you go, 4 Scorpio placements. Last message. What do you need to know? Also, I'm going to try not to delete this. I got a new phone, and I swear I do not know how to work this thing yet, but I'm doing my best. 7 of Pentacles. So just continue investing in what you want to bear fruit, and know that the universe will meet you halfway. When it comes to the 3 of Wands, this waiting period that you've been under, it's almost over. Especially this cycle. It feels like a really long cycle. And that's confirmation. Someone's going to be trying to come in, most likely the ex. But when they come in, look, you're going to have someone in the background already, and this person's going to be pissed. Because right now, they're trying to muster up enough courage to be honest with you about what this information is that's going to come to light. But I feel like someone's going to beat them to it, where they're going to get exposed and they'll be forced to come in and tell you the truth. But either way, it was a missed opportunity from the start. So this isn't something, if it is a past ex coming back to you, they're not worth your time. Maybe you could just listen to what they have to say. But as far as like you going back, you would be backpedaling from all of the healing that you've done. When it comes to this new person that you're going to be attracting, look, this person's going to be intoxicated by you. They're not going to be someone who wants to play the field, or someone who, wants different or multiple love interests. This person is going to be all about you. They're going to be very attracted to you, and there's going to be a lot of sex here as well. But with the 8 of Pentacles, try not to focus too much on work. There needs to be a balance with work and play here, as well as family, new opportunities, long-term stability, new job, new home, new houses. I just see good things coming, as opposed to like this past issues that I feel will be wrapped up. It's nothing but good for my Scorpio placements, or at least the person who is going to be resonating with this energy. But as the King of Cups is here, it's like you have gained some sort of emotional maturity, and now it's time for you to put this to the test. It's not so good for you to wear your heart on your sleeve at all times, That's what I'm seeing. But multiple options coming in, 2 to 3 options. One of them's an X, new opportunities, and yeah. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Thanks for checking in with me, and I hope you have happy holidays. Bye.